They say the Pentagon is impenetrable. Layers of steel, security clearances, and firewalls stretching into infinity. The heart of America's defense, guarded by some of the most advanced technology in the world. But in the spring of 1990, that fortress was breached, not by a foreign spy or a rogue military officer, but by a boy. Jonathan James was just 15, too young to drive, barely old enough to understand the weight of what he was doing. Sitting in a bedroom in Miami, surrounded by empty soda cans and the hum of an old computer tower, he found a way in. It started small, a curiosity about how things worked, and a belief that if someone built a wall, there must be a way to climb it. One late night, his screen filled with lines of green code, each keystroke a step deeper into the Pentagon's network. By the time anyone noticed, he'd accessed thousands of internal messages. He'd seen real-world military operations, and even intercepted passwords from NASA computers. The kind of information that, in the wrong hands, could change the course of nations. When federal agents arrived at his door, the world finally met the boy behind the breach. He was calm, polite, almost shy. To him, it hadn't been an act of war. It had been a challenge. Jonathan was arrested, becoming the youngest person ever convicted of a cybercrime in the United States. The story doesn't end there. Years later, his name surfaced in another investigation, one he swore he had nothing to do with. Facing the weight of a system he no longer believed in, Jonathan took his own life at the age of 24. And so, the boy who once slipped past the most secure defenses in the world was undone by the ones inside his own mind. We like to think firewalls can keep the danger out, but sometimes the most vulnerable systems aren't built of code and steel. They're made of flesh and blood.